Hey Aries, and welcome to your March 2019 General Tarot Forecast. This is Sky here to give you guys hopefully another amazing reading for an incredible month ahead that puts us back into your time of the year. So yes, Aries, it is March, and it is one of the most spiritually energetic, defining, changing, esoteric, incredible times of the year. This is the month where we have the equinox, and be sure to stay tuned to my channel because on March 20th I will be doing a live stream for the equinox. You're all totally invited to come to that. That will be March 20th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be doing on-the-spot readings and chatting and just connecting with everyone as we usher in the true new astrological year. So be sure to keep that down on your calendar, write it down, or again, subscribe with the notification bell. Sometimes the notifications don't work though, so sometimes old-fashioned writing things down is the best way to go. But I hope to see you guys there because it's your time of the year. The equinox marks the change from Pisces to Aries. So yes, be sure to come and check that out. It's super fun. I'll probably be doing a giveaway for it during the chat. So yeah, anyway, Aries, check out the energy coming up for you. The Devil, Wheel of Fortune, King of Wands, the Chariot, Five of Cups, Ace of Cups. It's kind of all over the place. Some of you could be feeling a little bit volatile coming into this month, but I think that it's going to be okay, and I think that you're going to be fine. But I think also there is a lot for you to face. There are a lot of old cycles that are coming up here. Your love language is coming up here. What you worry about is going to be at the forefront and requiring like a deliberate, direct resolution. And the way your mind works, the way that you make choices, the way that you, formulate your life, where you choose to stay, where you choose to leave, that is going to be emphasized this month. And it makes sense. I mean, we want to see Aries being, their true self, their adventurous, pioneering, fiery, cardinal fire energy. And I know last year has kind of been slower, more emotional, more pulled back for you. And it's truly a month for you where you're finding your nature once more. King of Wands being your central theme. You are stepping back into that fiery element that is yours. You're kind of leaving behind this extremely emotional, extremely passive energy, which oddly entered into your life last year. For everyone, March is a time of ending and a time of beginning. So we, during Pisces time, during the first and second week, have to allow ourselves rest, have to allow ourselves a bit of solitude, a bit of comfortable retrospection on where we've been. And that seems to me for Aries to be easy and hard for some. For some, you're automatically getting so much for that with the Wheel of Fortune. Others of you are feeling Nine of Swords and the Chariot reversed, like you can't get anywhere, like you can't solve these problems. But just allow yourself comfort and solitude and healing opportunities in the first half of March, and then don't be afraid in the second half to start anew and to take on these new opportunities, to jump into that really energetic space that you are so well known for. So yes, this is a month of redefining for you, Aries. This is a month of redefining and finding your nature once more, re-identifying yourself in your true nature. And that does sometimes accompany the loss of other people, releasing old grudges, releasing old sources of pain, releasing old addictions, releasing anything that blurs your vision to what you truly are and what you truly need to be. So understand, if anything weird, traumatic, volatile is happening this month, it probably has a lot to do with getting you into a space where you can see things for how they are and truly see like what you're connected to. That's a lot of what I'm hearing as well. Like, what are your connections? Who are you sort of connected to very permanently? What are you connected to very permanently? What is the long run right now? The Devil, the Chariot reversed, Nine of Swords, Five of Cups. It says to me that you're like connected to something that's kind of giving you worry or angst. That said, I think that there's plenty of opportunities this month to detach from what is not good for you. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups, King of Wands. It gives you the drive and the motivation and the understanding of what needs to be done to rise above, to, find yourself in a much healthier place. But it could feel like it's not quite enough, or it could feel like the motivation is just like slightly lacking because there's a little bit more of those heavy cards than there are the ones that are quite bright, but you have both, and that's quite lucky. It is a month where you will see your addictive cycles as a person. Like you'll see what you're connected to that makes you volatile, or what you're connected to that is ultimately just taking from you. And I think that the follow through comes quite directly with King of Wands as your central theme and moving into your time of the year. I think that there are signs, I think there are symbols, I think that there are sort of maps. I want to say it feels like it's really well mapped out, like the road that you need to take, the path you need to take to find yourself happier and more defined as a person. And that's really the blessing of this month and the blessing of your time of the year in 2019, in this pig year, is that it's like mapped out, it's clear, there's a sense of like, I know where I need to go, I know what the right choices are, but will you follow through and will you listen to that instinct? You could feel like your instincts are a bit skewed, and they might be at the beginning of the month, but that's what you're working towards this month, is getting to a place where those instincts are really well honed. Okay, Aries, let's go ahead and get into the week to week and see more clearly what's coming up for you. Week number 1, it's the Devil rooted down by Wheel of Fortune. Probably the most activated week of the month for you, as you are truly understanding, again, what's holding you back, what you're connected to that is not what you thought it was. So you'll see it clearly. Look around in the first week, see your surroundings, see who's there, see who demands of you, see who expects, see who is entitled to your energy. It could be a bit of an energetic vampire thing going on there. There is good luck and benevolence in seeing that, identifying that, and making the proper choices with that, disconnecting perhaps, moving away. Wheel of Fortune is upright. It's been reversed so much for me lately, so to see it come up upright for you is a really, really good sign, I think, that you have good luck and that you are blessed with, good insight, good foresight, good foreshadowing as well of what's coming in the future. So take your luck, and if you have like an opportunity, it's not bad to capitalize on it in the first week, because there's a sense of needing to maybe take a slight leap, a slight one, in the first week to sort of disconnect from that heavier devil energy that is present. Week number 2, the Chariot reversed, rooted down by 9 of Swords. So you didn't get away as quickly as you thought that you would, or the progress that you wanted to make is perhaps coming a little bit slower than you thought. You don't have to worry too much about it. You're worrying too much about the speed of your progress, the speed of your process. And there is a need for Aries to just slow down there and find comfort. Wherever you are, whatever environment has arisen for you, you have to slow down, settle down, and find solitude, comfort, and rest. That is the most powerful ending point of the year. So yes, for everyone, it's easy to feel a little bit fatigued. It's easy to feel a little bit, like, oh, I just want to be in bed, because we've used pretty much all of our energy at this point in time, especially you, Aries, because we are just about to get back into your time of the year. So not only is it the collective ending and beginning, it is your personal ending and beginning. So you can't demand that you get everything in order then, or that you completely solve every problem then. And that seems like what might be happening. A lot of you are like being too quick, or a lot of you are being, energized by that Jupiter and Sagittarius energy and thinking, yeah, I can get everything done, but maybe a bit of a delay comes there. The Chariot reversed is all about delays, and it says actually to slow down a little bit. So there's a polarity there and a bit of a conflict between the first week and realizing where you need to go, and then in the second week it's like it doesn't happen as quickly or as just promptly as you wanted it to, and you can easily get upset about that, but I need you guys to see that 9 of Swords energy and realize that's not gonna help me to heal. That's not gonna help me to actually fix this problem, to just get upset about it and lose sleep over it. You have to really understand the needs of your body during that time and the needs of you, and not try to force something to be quick when it's just not going to be. Okay, so slow down, rest your mind, and realize that as you move into the rest of this month, that there are more opportunities to have this progress and this change that you've wanted. It just kind of spans the entire month and probably the entire Aries season. Week number 3, Ace of Cups, rooted down by 5 of Cups. So your relationships, your feelings, your emotions, it needs a little bit of work there. And you come into your season and into that equinox period of time, like saying, yeah, I see what these relationships actually are. I see what these people actually mean to me. And you might see that it's quite different than how you used to associate it. Like you might see like, wow, I used to really love this person. I thought that this person was like meant for me, but now I see that that's not right, or vice versa. You could say like, wow, I really pushed that person out of my life when they were right for me. There's a sense of second guessing, like the choices that you've made emotionally and relating to your relationships. So you could also see new love entering during that week. You could see new emotional energy. That's the main thing, actually. I'm feeling that most strongly. New sources of emotional energy. You've felt maybe a little bit gray or a little bit numb to emotions lately, but it comes back during that time. And it could also be easy to find yourself in Five of Cups, like you finally are able to feel sad again, or you're finally able to understand the weight of your decisions or the weight of the decisions of people around you. It could be easy to look at those spilled cups, and perhaps that's even not so bad during that week, but it doesn't need to last much longer. As you see, you move into the fourth week with King of Swords reversed, you're down by Eight of Cups reversed. It's time to take what you've learned from the third week and apply it. So you've learned that the place that you're currently at is not healthy for you. It's time to plan a change. You've learned that the relationship that you're in is actually abusive. It's time to plan for a change. Likewise, you can be a little bit quick to that. Eight of Cups reversed can be a recommendation to not move too quickly. So it needs to be well focused. It needs to be well planned, well implemented. If you do need to make a change, and it needs to come from logic as well as feeling. Ace of Cups and King of Swords together, like that says to me that there is a good possibility for integrating logic and emotion. But with that new emotional rebirth coming in the third week, you could see that it's harder to think logically, and you might even conflate the logic and emotions and connect them in weird ways. So really hone in on that masculine air energy of really formulating your response, of really understanding with clarity objectively where you are, and then in the Cups way of more like subjectively where you are. And through that integration, you know what changes you need to make. Don't rush off too quickly in the fourth week. It's one thing to know that you need to make a change, but don't rush off. I feel like you need to get into April. Of course, if you've been planning to make a move or to make a change, it's good. Just don't rush. Don't impulsively change during that time. I think right into the first week of April, though, that'll be better. Because this is also the period of time where we pioneer and where we move forward. Again, King of Wands is your central theme, so you do get rewards from a slight bit of impulsivity. But again, the King energy is very like well evolved, so this isn't false impulse. This isn't a type of impulse that that is undeveloped. So I want to leave you guys, Aries, with the thought of what, for me, is the difference between a developed impulse and an undeveloped impulse. And through thinking about that and pondering that and perhaps philosophizing what that means to you, there will be more clarity to come in about the choices that are inevitable for you during this time. Anyway, Aries, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for checking out the reading. I hope it resonated. You can check your sun, moon, rising as well just by clicking over to my channel there. And again, if you guys get the opportunity to come to the Equinox live stream on the 20th at 7 EST, I hope you'll be able to. I would love to see you there. And all of my links and different things are in the description box below, so check that out if you would like to learn more about me, my process, or about your own healing journey. I have some good resources for you all down there. Anyway, we'll be talking soon, Aries. Good luck. Thumbs up, comments, they make my day. Subscriptions. We'll talk soon. Bye.